so as promised, I'll now go through some of the tools I used to make this video. This video is about AI, the history of AI, and why it is, from one point of view, why it is we shouldn't be too scared of what's coming. The reason that is, as this video explains, is that we've already been through a lot of technology revolutions in the past, and we've survived them all. And come out even better at the far end. So that's what this video goes through. As you can see, it's quite a visual video, but with all things like this, you can't start with the visuals, you have to begin with the script. So how did I put together this script? Bear in mind that I have almost no talent at writing at all. So the first thing I did was I fired up Bard. Bard is available, bard.google.com. When you log in, you'll have to use your Gmail account, and you may have to wait a little while because it's a waiting list, but I've found that the waiting list doesn't last more than a few hours, maybe even minutes. So you may get an email pretty quickly saying you can go in. So in Bard, what I did is I typed in here ideas for a video about AI and explaining why it will be a good thing, because obviously currently most people think AI is going to take their jobs. So I wanted to pitch this video specifically at people maybe aged between 30 and 50 or maybe even older, just to encourage them to use the tools rather than to be afraid of what's coming. So here it says, introduce AI and explain what it is, discuss the potential benefits of AI, talk about productivity, improved decision making, personalized experiences, etc. And then it says, maybe address some of the concerns about job displacement, possibly the most important one. So there's some really good ideas there. So I then took those and I could also put that through ChatGPT 4 just to make sure that Bard hasn't missed something interesting. It's come up with a title straight away, AI Shaping a Better Tomorrow. Start with a captivating hook such as an impressive AI generated artwork, a realistic task generated by AI, or an AI assistant performing a complex task. And then it's going into a few more details about where AI is a positive effect, education, health, environment, and sustainability. So yeah, these are all fabulous ideas, aren't they? So what I'm going to do now is, now that I've been inspired by talking to Bard and to ChatGPT 4, that's going to go on and on, as you can see. I'm going to now go to another program, another AI program called Copy.ai. But what it does is it helps you write scripts, blogs, Instagram captions. It's very, very impressive. So if I click on templates, I'm going to just have a look down here, and it says down here video. Okay, so let's have a look here. YouTube channel descriptions, share latest consider intro to a video script. Let's go and have a look at that. So I'm going to start a new project. And first of all, it's asking me a few questions. What are you looking to create? So I'm looking for a video script. So let me type that in. Is AI going to steal my job? Video content, examples of AI. Target audience, and I'm going to say this is for professionals aged, let's just go smack bang in the middle, age 40. What will they get out of it? They will learn the positive side to AI. Now, tone. I'm going to try going with witty, see what that comes up with. So I'm now going to create content, and let's see what it comes up with. There we go, and straight away I've got a script. So what I do with this now is I put this over on the right hand side. AI steal job. Just give it a quick title, and I'm just going to paste that in. And the name of my channel is Copilot.tv. So, hello and welcome to Copilot.tv. Today I'm going to talk about artificial intelligence, or AI for short. But before we begin, let me just say, no, it's not going to steal your job. In fact, it's going to make you a better professional. I may want to just tweak that a little bit, and look at that, I highlight it and it says rewrite. So let's just quickly rewrite that. So it's going to come up with 5 options here. Look at this. Before we go, let me just say, no, it's not going to steal your job. In fact, and I know this is counterintuitive at first, it will make you a better professional. And I'm just going to click after the full stop. And look at that, it says press tab to write more. So to my keyboard, I'm just going to hit tab. And it's actually going to give me additional content to add to that sentence. So you see there it says make you a better professional. But first, let's get a little background on what AI is and how it works. Now it's just made that up, so I'm just going to hit return, and straight away it's just added another sentence. So it's helping me not only write the script, it's helping me construct the content for the script. Very, very, very powerful tool. That's just one example of what this can do. So here we are at the analogy generator. So I'm just going to put into here an interesting topic. So what is an algorithm and how do they work? Let's see what it comes up with. Let's have a quick look at some of these. Well, here we go. An algorithm is like a recipe with ingredients and steps that results in the creation of a product. Interesting, because I asked the same question before I made my video, and I've used this analogy in my video for algorithms and how it's very similar to baking a cake. This is how I created the ideas for my video, how I got my talking points in my video, and then finally how I wrote my video using the Copy AI tool, which, although expensive, certainly helped me to write the script. The script wasn't perfect. When I edited up my video, I had to cut a lot out. There was too much content in there. But that's the interesting thing. It created too much content for me, and I had to edit it down. So there's still quite a big chunk of human work that needs to go into these things. Anyway, thanks for sticking with me. This is a fascinating subject. I know I talked too long about it, so apologies for that. But that's the first part. That's the ideas and the scripting part done. Now let's go and look at the audio recording and the AI assistance I got with that, and the leap in productivity that AI tools brings to just something as simple as capturing audio. So that's it for this video. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I will see you very soon in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.